Look at this ugly guy right here. Good morning, everybody. We are here for the weekly update. We have two updates to do today. We have GregTech and GT Weapons Works. And as you can see on the corner of the screen over there, it is now November. So now all of our maple trees are red. So beautiful. You notice he says oops caps in caps rather than, taking them off and then saying oops caps. Hi, Zycor, how's it going? Again. All right. So, as usual, we're going to try to get through the change log here and see what we have going on. Test out anything we need to. Forgot to take it off. So let's see. So we're going to start with GregTech as usual. GregTech tools not made of Borderlands materials will lose 4 times the durability when breaking blocks in the Betweenlands. Materials resist to that effect have a tooltip. So I am guessing that is going to be did I seriously say Borderlands? I thought I did when I went to screw it up and say it the second time, and I was like, no, Betweenlands, not Borderlands, jackass. And leave me alone. Alright, so there's 2 materials in the Betweenlands. 2 ores. There is... Where are they? Where are those 2 ores at? Because I don't know the name of them. There are these 2, octane and... Damn it, that crap is in my way. Valinite? That doesn't sound right. Is that the other one? Betweenlands, Weedwood is... Weedwood too. So the stone... There isn't a stone version of their tool. There's just the... there it is. Symarite ingot and octane ingot. That's the 2 I was looking for. So... You can see right there it says resistant to the effects of the Betweenlands and resistant to the effects of the Betweenlands. Betweenstone? Let's see. Is there such a shit that you can make tools out of? Smooth crag block, limestone. I'm just wondering if there's something you can make tools out of that would be stone. Pitstone brick. Where the hell is there's limestone, but I don't see where there's an actual block for that. There's the limestone. I don't even know if you can use that to make a GregTech tool or not. Doesn't even look like their limestone would work, and it's probably shut off by Greg's Origin. I haven't been in there, so I don't know. There's crag rock, which has its uses, but doesn't look like it's used for GregTech tools. Betweenlands bedrock, which I'm guessing they're probably... Can you actually get that shit? Doesn't show a way to get it, but if you can get it, you can make a club out of it. And you can smelt it down into bedrock dust. Or shred it into bedrock dust. Swamp dirt, grass, silt, mud. I don't even see the Betweenlands rock other than this crag rock shit. And the limestone, oh, there's piltstone, whatever that is. It's not visible in any eye. Huh. So there's a pitstone apparently. You can make gears out of it. And it says it's resistant to the effects of the Betweenlands. But that other stuff doesn't. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure about this. But basically, keep an eye on what tools you use, because they will, that's kind of how the Betweenlands works, is if you have a tool that's not Betweenland stuff, it's made to be a dimension that you play solitary. It's not meant to be played with anything from the outside world. So they want you to use their materials to make their tools. So anything that gets used in there that isn't their tools gets screwed up. So get, the 4-time durability loss, and they don't work as well either as they would in the overworld. Alright, so the next thing is wrenching a gearbox now uses the wrenching sides rather than the facing you click on. So let's go look at that. I'm not quite sure what he means by that. I'm guessing maybe we can turn them. Okay, so that shows what sides have the gears on them. So that's cool. You don't have a gear of the same material in your inventory. Okay, so you can't wrench a gearbox. Wrenching over it, though, does show you where the gears are. And I'm guessing that means that I can take gears, I can put gears on a different facing now. You're going to have to tell me if I'm right or wrong here. Let's go ahead and try it, though. Let's see. Hey, dumbass. Hey, what? Pop the gear off. I just wanted to do it that way to show the normal way of doing it. Now, if I put it back there and I do this, haha, puts it in place. So exactly what I was thinking. You literally did not even try to click the right face. Yeah, I know. But I got it. I figured it out. It takes me a minute. A little slow at times. Give a guy a break. And you got an error because you didn't have a fucking gear on you, of course. Well, I was wondering if it actually meant we could turn the thing. That's what I was testing. Was if you were allowing us to turn them once we had them placed. Like spin the gearbox around if there's, one on one side and one top and bottom. Just checking. I gotta check you out sometimes. But yeah, you can, instead of what I was doing last time where I took the gearbox out, placed it up on here, and then placed the gears on it, this way you can just place them in wherever you need them. So that is fucking awesome. Save some wrench durability. Alright, custom gearboxes now split the power evenly over all targets and can accept power from multiple sides as long as their absolute speed is matching. So I'm guessing okay, that's cool. I'm guessing that the speed matching thing is mainly for if you're doing inputs. So if you had like multiple motors or multiple turbines going around this, they have to be matching to put out the same speed. Yeah, 2 inputs have to have the same speed. So they're going to have the same speed if they're outputs, because it's going to split them identical. There's no loss, so it's easy to get that. Yeah, That's what I was kind of figuring. So basically, what that's saying is if I wanted to, I could knock this out, knock this, that one doesn't have a bottom, it has a side, but I could knock this out of here and put in a turbine that would run 128, which is that steel one. Let's see, gear box. This one right here does 256 RU. So I'm guessing, not positive yet, but I'm guessing that if I put 128 into it, it would then, I'm guessing that I would be able to split that into two 64s that way. Not positive. Greg will tell me I'm an idiot here in a minute if I am. And I may actually have to use a transformer gearbox before that to put the speed down to the 128 instead. But I'm hoping it will work. 2 times 128 equals 2 times 128. Okay. So if I had 128 coming in, it should divide it up and send out 64 on both sides because it's 64. It's 128. Hoping that's what he's telling me. Speed can only be changed with the planetary gear. Okay. So the planetary gear here would have to be on below the gearbox, is what he's saying. This one can only handle a speed of 64. So the balance friend is absolutely useless, like an ULV transformer. Okay. You have to use steel for a useful one. Okay. So you're then saying the energy into the gearbox, the planetary gear, would be 256 RU, and the energy out would then be 64, but it would be 4 packets, or 2 packets of 64. So therefore, the custom gearbox of steel would then be able to split that. It's like an electric transformer, no different. Speed equals voltage. Okay. So yeah, I'd have to do the planetary gear to split the packet up into 64s and then put that into this one and let it send it out because its speed is 256, but I think that is meant as its max speed. You can't send any more voltage, speed into it than 256. But it can run at lower than that, so it should run at 64. And that's something that I actually want to test out, but that is going to take a bit to get the things made for that, because I'm going to need, let's see, turbine, and we've got plenty of time today, but I may test this a little bit separate today. Let's see, so I need something that'll put out 128. So I would need an ironwood for the exact 384. I could do the regular steel one and just run it at max of the 384. So that's what I do. So I need a steel turbine, which I don't have made, but I think I have the steel to make it. And then hook up steam here. I would need, let's see, where is that one would put out 256 steam. Too much being awake. I am not trying to figure that out in my head right now. So 384 minus 256 is going to be 128. So I would need a dense boiler and then 2 regular steel boilers to get that 384 that I need. I can't do the chrome or titanium because they need the opposite one's box, and we don't have titanium made yet. So I would have to go with steel to do this, or, you know, Invar, but that would take like 3 Invars. 128, 256. I'm guessing 384 would be next, so that would be 3. It would take 4 of these to do that. So I will probably do some actual testing of that and setting that up that way after we get done with the regular stream here, or at the end of this stream here, I should say, because I will just do it all together. Let's see. So now that we got that figured out, he changed the sifting table, now no longer requires holding right click pressed. So you can talk in chat, but it does not allow you to do anything else. You can't click on chests or anything like that. So I need to find something that I can sift. We can sift gravel. Let me grab some gravel. There we go. So we'll take 8 gravel and we'll put it in here. And we will right click. I right clicked it once. My hands are off of it. I can move around. It continues to sift. I can type. It works. But as soon as I click on something else, if Greg would stop clicking it, stop clicking. It's supposed to turn off if I take my hands off of it. But, okay, so if I click it, I think he clicked it again. Did you click again? Okay. Stay over there. Go, go, go. Go away. Go. No touchy touchy. Alright, I'm going to click it. Open the chest. It stops it. Click it. Open the furnace. It stops it. Now, this is the test I want to see. How much do we have? I can't tell how much is actually in the hopper. Okay. There's 43 in the hopper. No, stop touching. How do you stop it? Other than grabbing something. I want to see if I can go check my crucible and this thing still sifts. And there's one issue with this. You know, you used to take our hunger away for doing this. Now you don't really have that option. So we have 36 in there. Alright, so if I do that, okay, I got over there, it stopped. So there's a distance check too. So the only way you can like check on your crucible and shit is if you had your crucible like right next to you. So it might mean a different, base design there. But it's one click and it should, just keep going right through it. I would expect it to need, a click for each one. But hey, this is a nice thing. I can sit here. Now, can I eat? Nope. See, I can't even eat. If I eat, it takes it off. So the main thing this is supposed to be for is just so you can type. Or, even, just being able to stand here and, not have to do anything. It's to keep your player immobile, but not make you sit here and hold your frickin' mouse button down the whole damn time. Let's see, what the hell did he just say? As long as you don't left click the table. So yeah, it's kind of nice. It does exactly what it needs to do. It hinders you from being able to walk away and do other shit and leave it go. It keeps you from being able to open other things, but it frees you up to be able to, talk and chat and, look around at things close to you. So there we go. We got some clay dust, some sand, some clay balls, and some quartz shit, which Greg will now go put away. So that is a nice quality of life thing, I guess you'd call it. Hi, Bob, because I don't know what your name is in the language it's in on YouTube. So you get to be the new Bob. Welcome. And hi, Dark Eye. How is it going? Alright, so next thing is a titanium gold alloy that is more durable than titanium itself. And I actually looked this up in on Wikipedia. To see what kind of uses it has normally. And this would be your titanium gold here. And yeah, it basically said the same thing as what Craig has there, that it's, more durability. It's, pretty nice little alloy there. Yeah, Wikipedia, yeah, I think it said it was like it was used for like dentistry and some other shit. I was wondering if you were gonna, make a dental drill. Forgot to give you that joke in IRC. But 3 titanium, 1 gold gives you 4 titanium gold ingots. Combines at a temperature of 1790. So not bad. And then you can use it to make, all your tools. It's going to be a level 4 tool with 512 durability and attack damage of 9, mining speed of 9, and 1,280 crafting uses. So damn nice for tools. Not so great for like weapons, because wait a minute, since this has gold on it, shouldn't that have an enchantment? Doesn't gold have an enchantment? No, gold doesn't have an enchantment. Silver has an enchantment. Does gold have a fucking enchantment? I can't remember. Shows how much I ever use gold for anything. Yeah, small smite 4. Oh yeah, gold should have an enchantment. So yeah, it should have smite 4. It should actually be really good for fighting like the wither, zombies, shit like that. That's going to be one hell of a wither tool. You know, you're talking about if it has Smite 4, I don't know if it's going to give you that since it's only 1/4 gold, but if it actually gives you Smite 4, you're talking about you know, it has attack damage of 9, which is 5 hearts, and then you're going to put Smite 4 on top of that. That's going to be really good for kicking a Wither's ass. And, really nice for killing skeletons and shit like that. So, yeah, that will be an awesome tool right there. All right, so Greg is going to go and fix that before the release. Let's see. Now, here's a question I want to check out here. Which this is more of a question for Greg. If I can fucking spell. Okay, so we have titanium transformer. Where's the turbines? Ain't there titanium turbines? I was just wondering because let's see. Turbine. Yeah, there's titanium turbines. There's a titanium, a fairy steel, an aluminum, and a magnesium. I was just wondering, if he was going to use that in one of the turbines, like an alternate or something, since it's more durable. Because the way it is right now, like the tungsten ones, we can't even make those because we don't have any of those materials. Void metal, unless you're playing with Thaumcraft, you can't get that. Trinitanium, you got to have tritium for that, which is very rare to get, and you probably wouldn't have enough of it to use until you set up a replicator. That's probably the only one that's actually for like a GT only type of play. That's probably the only one you could make. Graphene still doesn't exist, so you can't do that. So I was just wondering if he was going to make one with that would, you've got 3 bronze, you got 4 steel, you got 4 titanium. It would, fit in my head as like a entry level tungsten one that we could actually make now without having the trinitanium and graphite versions. We'll see what he has to say about that when he's done with the fix he's doing. If he's actually, paying attention to the question. Sometimes you get that with Greg. A one-track mind and all. And then the last thing added this time is a conversion engine for RU to KU. It works almost exactly like an electromagnet with having 2 output, but accepts RU and emits KU. So if we look up RU, let's see if we can look up transformer. Because I have no idea what the hell he calls this thing. Because normally he adds in the changelog, added this block. He didn't do that for us. He just says, hey, it's there. Look up engine. Okay. Thank you. That helps, except for the fact that we've got 100 different mods that add engines here. Alright, so what looks new? These look new. Alright, so a rotational engine. Oh my god, he's going to make us a Mazda. He's making a rotary engine. So you have a bronze rotational engine, steel rotational, titanium rotational, tungsten steel rotational, and iridium rotational. So we have 5 beautiful flavors. Oh shit, we have 6. We have wood. I missed the wood one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beautiful flavors going from 8 to 16 RU to 4 KU. So this is a 50% loss if you do RU to KU, since 8 EU is going to give you out 4 KU. Now, Greg, that is 4 KU per side, correct? So therefore, it would be lossless if you're running 2 machines. So say I hooked up, 2 compressors with 32 RU coming in, I would be putting out 16 to each side. Yeah, each side gets 1/2 of the power. Okay, so if you set this up with just one, that's how the efficiency says 100%. Okay, yeah, so don't let that fool you. It is 100% efficiency. It's 16 per side. Or, it's half out each side. So now I want to see something here. Energy out 64 KU, a max of 128. If you give it 256 RU. All right. So dun, dun, dun. If we do a turbine, 256. I'm just trying to see if I can get one that'll give me right there. That one right there would give me the conversion that I need. So 256 energy out would cost you 768 steam per tick. So by what that's telling me, you should be able to run a crusher at exactly 128 KU. Which means it wouldn't overheat like the engine does. Now the only issue is the crusher takes power from, yeah, don't overheat like engines. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so you're talking a crusher here has power going in the back. So you could basically set up 2 crushers back to back. Or you could do, what else is there that takes KU from the back? I'm trying to think if there is anything. I think it would have to be 2 crushers. I can't think of anything else that would take KU from the back. Oh yeah, compressor from the side. Oh yeah, that would be awesome, man. I'll be able to put my compressor and my crusher together just put the compressor back here, and put the engine here. You see, this is why I haven't been doing much GT6 stuff, guys, is because I've been waiting for all these things to get done, because every new thing he adds makes me want to change the way my setup is. Alright, so that is the new stuff. Let's look at the recipe for this new engine. Alright, so wood one, we'll start with that. It has 2 medium axles. It has a small treated wood gear and 2 large treated wood gears and 2 treated planks. For the bronze one, it's going to be the same exact thing. I forgot the wrench and the lubricant, but you know, the expensive part. Okay, so then when you get into the actual metal ones, which most people are going to be using, you have a bronze machine casing, 2 medium bronze gears, 2 small bronze gears, 2 regular bronze gears, lubricant, and your wrench. And then that is going to be the same all the way up through your recipes here for all of the wonderful flavors other than wood. And if you didn't notice when I was looking at this earlier, can emit redstone flux with a loss of 50%. So just like with the regular steam engines here and the electrical engines, you can actually use these to power RF machines if you choose to, at a 50% loss, which I have done and works, great in my opinion. All right, so that is technically it for the update for GregTech 6. I need to get some work done and test some of these things out. I did go mining last week after I got done, so we have all kinds of copper and tetra in here. You could power a squeezer and an RF thingy with the same engine, for example, since I'm pretty sure no KU thing accepts from the bottom. Yeah, I can't think of anything that accepts from the bottom. But yeah, you could put an RF thing there if you wanted to. Alright, so now we also have an update for GregTech Weapons Works. So we got some things we need to check out there. And let me get switched over to the changelog for that. Okay, so he added the ability for guns to shoot through glass. Windows beware. Broken glass drops as small dust. Alright, so we've got to test it. Let's go shoot out something up here on the roof. Boom, there you go. So we just shot out something in the roof, and now we are missing a piece of glass. Let's see. Oh, he didn't use glass shards. Crusher and a sifter. That would be a good combo. Yeah, that would be as well. Alright, so now I need a piece of glass, Greg, because I just shot out one of our windows. Kids, don't try that at home. Your parents might get a little pissy. I don't know if we have any glass cooked up. I can't find shit in Greg's sorting system here. Let him deal with that. He didn't fix the gunpowder residue being in the bullet. Hopefully one of these days. Oh, there's my glass. It's called sand. Glass in sand form. Thanks, Greg. Alright, so I'll just cook that up in there. And we will fix it. Now, he said, Greg, can you test this for me, please? There's my pistol. I have already dumped off my ammo for the day. Or my levels for the day. I want you to shoot me, Greg. Not yet. Not yet. Don't get in a hurry. But he said that you can shoot me through glass. So I'm going to put this here. And I want you to shoot me through that glass. And I want to see what it does. It's not out of bullets, is it? There's more. Here, hold on. I got another magazine up here. Oop. There you go. So I'm going to stand. You didn't shoot me through it. Yeah, you didn't hit me. So let me try this one more time. I'm going to stand right up close to it. Yeah, it didn't shoot me. So that didn't work. All right, let me see if hold on. Come out here for a sec. He said it will also shoot through tall grass. So let's see if you can shoot me through tall grass. Or through grass, period. So if I stand here, Greg hears me and comes out here. Oh, nice. Gunpowder in my bullet casing. Yeah, it's just free gunpowder, man. We can refill them bullets and never have to worry about it. Greg, come shoot me. Over here. Alright, so you should be able to shoot me right through this grass right here. So, you seriously not shoot me through that grass? He seriously said it should shoot through glass. Hold on. Is there any too tall grass around here? Don't waste all my bullets, man. I've got another magazine if you run out. Okay, here's some too tall grass. See if you can shoot me through that. Oh, you need the new mag? There you go. Yeah, still doesn't go through grass. What if I'm standing in it? Try it with me standing right in the grass. It's like I'm trying to hide from you in the grass. Now try shooting. Yeah, doesn't go through. Alright, give the people what they want and just shoot my ass. You can't even... Oh! Fuck! PvP's not on! I keep forgetting he's got that stupid ass PvP shit turned off by default. Damn it, Supercoder. Why do you gotta do that shit? I wanted to give people, you know, a happy day that they got to freaking see Greg shoot my ass. Alright, so I should be able to shoot. He shot all my bullets. I can't shoot the fucking cow because I'm out of bullets. Alright. We need to change that on the server that we can shoot people. So apparently we can't test it because Supercoder is a dork and turn PvP off by default. He wants me to test shit and doesn't remind me that he does this kind of crap. Alright, so Yeah, I'm gonna go put the gun away. But apparently, if you have PvP on, you can shoot things through fucking grass. Who knows? Damn super coder. Let's see. I've got some blunderbuss ammo. I think I might even have some more bullets too. Let me go try this. Let's see if we've got more bullets. They'll be more expensive bullets, but hey, it's worth it. Steel blunderbuss shot. There we go. We can try that. And then I have some steel. There's small gold bullets. I really don't want to shoot those if I don't have to. Some low caliber steel magazines. There we go. Oh, thank you, Greg. Alright, so let me go test this now. Grab my pistol. Grab my blunderbuss. Get a little extra glass here. Now we will go try this on an animal and see if it works. So that poor cow that Greg already shot, we're going to test it. Greg, Shadow is asking a question that I got to read. Unless you want to go read it. Alright, so we're going to put that right there. Load it up. Definitely shoots right through the glass. And kills the cow. Alright. And let's see. What other kind of animals do we got around here we can test with? Oh, we got a pig. You know I gotta shoot that pig. Piggy, piggy, piggy. I'm gonna shoot you, buddy. Get in the grass. Get in the grass. Alright. In the grass. No, not in the clearing. There we go. In the grass. Boom. Piggy shot. But he didn't die, so yeah. Gotta be uncruel. We gotta be fair to the animals. Alright, so now let's make sure that the blunderbuss does the same. Let's load up a blunderbuss. And hi there, Mr. Black Sheep. You are going to get blown away. You know what? For this test, let's do 2 pieces of glass. Let's see if we can shoot through 2 pieces of glass and hit what's on the other side of it. Yeah, that'd be a nice little test. Hey, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. You're going a little far there, buddy. Back it up. You need to have your ass about right there for this test. Alright, so boom. Shoots through both pieces of glass and the sheep. So absolutely beautiful. Alright, so does Greg's item barrel sorting thing work with hoppers? No. Does it just need to touch the item barrels, or how does that work? Read challenge log. I ain't explaining that here. What exactly are you asking, Shadow? You've seen how I set things up. You know, you just need pipes. You pipe the back of each one of the item barrels, and it sorts it that way. He wants to know how to set that thing up. Oh, the thing you have? Oh, the thing he has, you have to just use that thing. It's only by touching. The item barrels themselves have to touch. Yeah, if you're talking about the inserter, the item barrels have to be in the same line. So like this does not need to touch this barrel. There's, a block behind it, but because they are in the same line, it'll connect. And then there has to be something in each line, each column, for it to connect all the way across. That's why, these don't matter that they're missing. We could take those 4 out right there, and it would still work because it's connected through the ender pearl one. Same thing with that gap there. And then these over here are also connected, even though there are blocks right in here, because they are in a column that is adjacent to this column. So think of it as one big, again, go look at the changelog. I don't know the exact number, but think of it as like a big 64 by 64, 12 by 12, 16 by 16, whatever the fuck it is, block. And as long as they are one in each of the columns, that inserter will do it. Now, if you want them to actually be automated through piping or whatever, you have to run pipes to every barrel. The inserter will not take things automated. It's only by hand. Hopefully that answers all your questions about it. And I need to go put this glass in up here. Somebody's, vandalizing the damn place. That's why we can't have nice things, Greg. People coming by and shooting out our damn windows. Damn kids. Put whatever meat I had on me away. Let me climb up here. I'll repair the damn window. There we go. It was an adult who shot that. No, you didn't see a thing. It certainly was not me that did it. It's the kids, I swear. Alright, so that was a change he did there. More GT's loot to dungeon loot tables to offset what I put into it. Basically, he added, some of Greg's things that kind of got pushed back a little bit, like the lighters. Wait, does it work with chisel glass? You're just trying to run me out of frickin' bullets is all you're doing. But yeah, let's test that. Let's see here. Yep, works with chisel glass. Now you got to find a chisel to fix that one, and I don't have any more glass made up. You done used all the glass we got, mister. So we'll fix that later. I saved one piece to do that ceiling. Alright, so another thing, bullets can now go through tall grass. We've discussed that one and tested it. Scissor recipe inconsistency was fixed along with the scissor NBT tag. If you remember, we were checking these out last time and some of the recipes were a little wonky. So now there are the recipes for all of them. They have the exact same recipes across all of them. And apparently in here they have 0 durability. Which I'm not quite sure why he didn't change the tooltip. Need to ask him about that one. But if we go into cheat mode and we give ourselves an iron set of scissors here, and we look at the durability, it still says 0. How did he fix the MBT? I don't think he got that MBT problem fixed, because it's supposed to tell you the current health, and it most definitely still says 0 as the current health when you get them, and that's what the problem was. So I don't think he got that fixed. I cheated it in with NEI. That is the issue. Okay. So you're saying if I actually make one of these, it shouldn't do that. All right. Well, we can do that. That's why I hate cheating anyways. All right. Let's see. I need 2 rods, a screw, and 2 rings. Well, see, I don't know why his says 0 durability, though, in NEI. Since they're not a modular tool, I guess is what you would call your tools. Alright, so let's use 2 of these. And where in the hell did my saw go? Not over there. There it is. Alright, so let's cut this into 2 sets of rods. And then let's cut this into 2 bolts. And we'll take the file here, and we'll turn that into a screw. So then we got our screw and our 2 bolts, or our 2 rods. And then we will take, now what is it for a ring? A ring is a quarter. So if I take this and I turn it into rings real quick, get rid of that. Plate, pickaxe, ingot, ring. There we go. And I need to get my lighter. I also need to get, there we go. Got my hot suit on. Where is, there it is. There's my lighter. Alright, so we'll light this up. I used the last of that lighter. Okay, so Greg has logged off and now he's only in chat. Alright, let's turn that off. He knows I'm making a pair of scissors and wants to run, so I don't try to kill him. That's all it is. He thinks I'm going to try to use these on him. Alright, so I just made them. And look, Greg, you lied a bear. Still says current health 0. And I just handcrafted them. So Supercoder did not fix the MBT problem. Now, one thing I want to know about these things. If I hit U on this, it does not have a recycling recipe. I got lucky and found a shiny lighter on my world. Yeah, kiss my ass. So I am guessing that if I throw these into this crucible, they're going to disappear. And if that happens, he owes me a set of scissors. Alright, so here we go. Gone. So yeah, he doesn't have a recycling recipe for his scissors either. So he needs to get that set up as well. Alright, so that is all done. That is GregTech Weapons Works Update 0.08. So now I am going to get some stuff processed. I've got a bunch of copper that needs to get broke down. I've got some stuff in the shredder that I want to get ran. So let's grab some charcoal out of here. Let's go ahead and take the coal coke as well. Let's take this over there. Let's grab a new Bic. Let's go get these started up. I went and got all that copper because I want to make some pipes so I can auto feed these in. Alright, so the shredder is this one. So we'll get that lit up. The crusher should be this one. No, crusher are these two. That's a compressor. And since we got that running, let's go ahead and throw this in here and start making some water. Make sure we've got plenty to keep everything running fine over here. So here in a minute, we should now have the shredder kick on and the crusher. Yeah, we'll leave that go for right now. Nah. Let's go ahead and get it turned on while we're at it. There we go. We need to get that process down. Anyways, we're going to have that new copper stuff coming in. And I don't believe we have anything in the sluice or the centrifuge. Anything obvious missing with all the gear systems and stuff in the sense of concept wise? Concept wise, let me think. No, not really. Not that I can think of. I think concept-wise, you pretty much have everything. Alright, so the shredder turned on. So that'll start shredding up some of our loots we got here. Yeah, I really can't think of anything. I think you, did you hear my question about the titanium gold, turbine? That's the only thing I can think of that, that I could add to that conversation. I think everything else, looks good. I think we've got just about everything we would need now for RU type of stuff. The only other thing I can say that we're missing that has to do with, RU is we don't have a RU producing gas generator. So just a material to be used for turbines and a RU producing gas generator. So we don't have to use steam. That would be an awesome next addition to give the gearboxes and shit another little kick in the ass, because we could start working our way out of steam and into actually doing gas. And gas turbines. Okay, well, diesel engines to be two probably. Yes. That is the only other thing I can think of that I would say is kind of missing right now for that kind of stuff. let's go ahead, since we got this coal coke, and let's do this. And let's get these turned on. And that will let all of this stuff process. Alright, so while that does that, let me go look, because I've got this set up. If anything, runs out of water down there or gets close to it, it'll shut off automatically. Everywhere's got somewhere to go. So let's take a look and see just how much steel we have made at the moment. We've got 8 wrought iron there. We've got 43 steel there. We've got 2 steel ingots. Oh yeah, we've got all kinds of steel. Alright, so since we've got all kinds of steel, let's look at making these boilers first. Let's just do steam, actually. Alright, so we're going to look at, we needed, what was it? One of these and one of these. So this is doubles, and this is dense. The dense we can make in a compressor. 9 steel plates will make one dense one. So we are going to need 45 for the boiler. So let's go ahead and grab 45 of these and go get them in the compressor. The burning box for that is going to need a dense plate. A dense copper plate. So, oh, son of a bitch. There I go doing it again. You know how long it's been since I've done that? A long time. Alright, so we're going to need 9 of those as well. So let's go get that put in. Let's eat something because I'm getting a little bit hungry here. Alright, so the sluice is running. Did I never put the sluice juice output in? That might be an issue. And that is a squeezer there, dummy. You actually need to put that into the compressor. Alright, so let's get the compressor fired up. And along with that, we need a chest on top for me to put the rest of the things in there. So there we go. That can go in there. And now let's go look here. So this is a sluice juice tank. And it's running right in there. So what is the problem? I know that this doesn't run that fast. So there is distilled water going in there. Okay, well that's a problem. How did I screw that up that I have distilled water going in there? I've got sluice juice in there, but I have distilled water in the pipe. Alright. And I think... Alright, so I basically just need to connect this pipe over there to get rid of the water that is in it for some reason. And let's see. I'll disconnect that. And what do we got over here as far as junky pipes? Them wood ones would work. But I should be able to just do this. Connect that up there. And then we'll go dump and dump. And there we go. So now that should start clearing this out. So there's no more distilled water in it. Looks like we've got it all out of there. So we'll do that. Connect that back up. Fix the dirt. And we will check the pipe up here. Now it says it has sluice juice. Alright, so we fixed that minor issue there. Hey, Invizix, how's it going, man? Now it's a running. And we're getting our stuff out here. We need a little bit better pipe so everything can come out all at one time, but it's running and doing its thing. Crusher's going and crushing up our copper like it's supposed to. And we are washing the Tetra right now. Should start the copper next. Like I was saying, I need to get another barrel in here to catch this dust so it doesn't end up in there. But I don't have a way at the moment to do that. But everything should be running. Let's check the compressor, make sure it is running. It is not running yet. So take a look at it. It is up to heat. Let's go look upstairs. Make sure we've got everything set right here. The engine is green, which I do believe that is about the color it needs to be. Trying to look at that one and see what color it is. Oh, there we go. It has started. So that is going to run and give us our plates. Alright, so while that does that, let's look here. For the dense steel burning box, we're going to need quintuple plates. That's 5 per. So that's 20 steel plates for that. Alright. And then we will need 10 of them for the other boiler. There we go. So we have everything that I need so far that needs to be hammered. I'm going to go use the hammer for all of this. That's why I am not going over there at the moment. Greg, I also have another question for you. We have had some complaints basically about the GT6 Light Pack. I guess I've had some complaints about it, that it is kind of too laggy to start single player. And I think the main issue is the Aether mod and dynamic trees. I like the dynamic trees mod in 112. I can't really say I like it here because I haven't tried it, but I have seen a couple bugs. Like if you break one of the saplings, you get an oak nut instead of the actual nut you're supposed to get. And I don't believe there is any of them working. You would have to ask Shadow about that. I haven't actually tried to test it yet. But he was getting, I guess when he started it, I went out after we added dynamic trees and I found none of them in World Gen. Well, I know, but if I change it, the pack, I'm going to change the server. And I want your opinion on if we remove the Aether mod from the server, not from the pack. If I remove it from the pack, then I'll just disable it in the pack. That's a total different thing. I just wanted your opinion, since you and I are the main ones that play here now, other than E, and I've already asked his opinion. And he said, yeah, go ahead and get rid of them if you want. I don't really care about the Aether on the server. I added it for E. But wouldn't shit just go deleted if you remove it from the server? Well, like I was saying, when I went out exploring, I didn't find any dynamic trees in the World Gen. I need to go set it up. I need to try to load a single player and see what happens. And see if I get these in World Gen instead of regular trees. These dynamic trees have been sitting here for 2 weeks, I do believe. I think they're at about their max that they're going to get. They don't look much different from last time. Also, I haven't been on the server playing. So they may actually be outside of the actual loaded chunks. And I'm not sure what their max size is or anything like that. Let's see. So all of these need to be turned into doubles that I needed. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 10? No, it's 9. I need 4 quintuples and I need 5 doubles. So that would be 9. So that's exactly what I got there. Well, I know in 112, they did. I'm not sure about why these don't seem to be. And I know that on the 112 server that we have them on, that it has definitely just kept growing and growing. The trees may not, excuse me, the trees may not have gotten any bigger, but they have been continually adding to the forest, where these, I've only seen them replant one. I haven't seen them replant another one. But I guess if you would set up a whole forest of them, there would be more chance of them to grow and drop a nut. I haven't played with it very much in 1.7.10. Only thing I can tell you about it is 112. And I would venture to guess that they probably don't work on the 112, the 1.7.10 version anymore. They're probably just on the 112 version. And with that being said, things might be a little less bug fixed in this version. So that might be why we haven't seen them doing the things that I see in 112. As far as your question, Greg, if things would just come up missing, basically, if you don't have a problem with it, I would take all the things that you have in barrels that are from the Aether and delete them out of the barrels, because we would lose everything that we've collected from the Aether. And I would also break the portal to get our glowstone back. And that would be about all we would lose, would be the items. If you don't want to lose the Aether stuff, then that's fine. We can leave the Aether in here, and I will just delete it in the pack. And as far as the dynamic trees, I want to test it a bit and see what I find out before I actually decide to remove it or not remove it. I just wanted to get kind of your info on how you would feel if we did it. Okay. And as long as you're done with the compatibility testing of it, then I don't have an issue with removing it. If you think there's something else that you're going to add that's going to need compatibility testing, or say you want to go and do the dungeon so you can see what kind of things we get in there that you might need to do compatibility with, I'll leave it for that as well. Just make sure to empty the barrels, say after. Holy crap, you typoed. Since they go empty, nah, there's not much worth adding for Aether. Okay. So make sure I empty the barrels. Yeah, I'll make sure to. I'll just go in and break all of the barrels out that have Aether stuff in it. That way we won't have to worry about actually losing stuff or losing the barrels. Alright, so that's my 9. So now I need 4 of them turned into quintuples. So I need to do all 4 of these with 4 of them. That'll make them triples. And do it again. And that will make them quadruples. The barrels won't be lost, they will just be empty. And an empty barrel on the barrel wall isn't a good thing, since that would eat up all your inventory. Ah, okay. And there we go, that will give us our quintuples. I was just worried about them being, glitched out somehow, because the item ID's been deleted and it's, got something. But yeah, I'll make sure that the barrels get removed off the wall. Alright, so this is still compressing because it's doing 4 recipes at a time. So let's head back over here. And now that we got that stuff set up, we want to make one of these new gearboxes. We want a custom steel gearbox, which is a steel machine casing, and those. So that is fine. Planetary gear, 2 mediums, and a robust. So that's 12 more plates there that we need. So let's get 12 more plates here. And let's get that made, because we're going to need that to split the RU. It'll take 128 in. Well, in this case, it'll be 256, and it'll put it out as 64, but double packets of 64. So we need to make that. And then we need to make a steel turbine. Why did I not just put in turbine? There's too many steel things. Alright, so we need to make one of these here, which will put out 128 max, which is what we're looking for. So with that, we're going to have another robust, and then the curved. So we're going to need another 12 for that. So we need all of those doubled. So let's go get that done. Oh, you have a very good test for that. Cool. Alright, so we're going to put that in there so it doesn't try to do anything. We need to make an invalid recipe. So there we go. And then we're going to put them in. I'll take that out, and that'll make the doubles. Alright, I want to make sure it was actually running. Alright, so it's good that you've got a very strong ID check, so it won't screw shit up. That is awesome. Alright. So we got those done. So we get those casings made up. Oh yeah, for something like this, I will most definitely make a backup. Alright, so now we need to curve these 16. And that'll be for the turbine. So let's put this in here. And there we go. Let's go make sure she's still running. Nope, that's what I figured. Alright, so let's put one more charcoal in there. See if that's enough to get through these. Since that's the last of what I have to do. Let's see, so it's actually working on the lock, so we're getting more steel dust. That is awesome. Did I say locks? Safes. That's what I love about this ammo, man. A little bit of charcoal saves me on durability on my tools. I know a lot of people give Cordy's anvil a hard time, but I really like it, especially for this. Like I've said in the past, the whole using it for all the machines and shit, you know, sometimes that's a little excessive, but for the actual hammering recipes of doubles and curved and shit like that, I really like it. And I really like the work he's done making it compatible like this as well, to where you can use an engine with it. I think he's done some pretty damn good work with it. Alright, so now we need to work on getting the rods that I need. I'm not going to use the plates that I have. I'm actually going to go back over there and get that dust. Let's throw these up here. Let's see how our water's looking. Oh, looks like it's going up. Awesome. I was hoping we had enough in there. Alright, so let's get some steel dust here. And while we're at it, just to make sure, let's get a couple stacks of this clay. We'll throw it in to the furnace. And give it a piece of charcoal. And let it cook up whatever it can of that to make sure we have plenty. I'm going to go ahead and take that stack since we got them back over here. Alright, so now we need to make some rods. Plates, there we go. Let's go ahead and just make 16 of them up here. Alright, for anybody that is watching, that is in the GT Help Bears Den channel on Discord, please go take a look at it, see what you think. Me and Supercoder did some work on it last night, trying to make it a little bit more organized and user-friendly, since we're adding in other games to the channel. We don't want the GregTech stuff to feel like it's taking a back seat. We want the GregTech help to always stay as GregTech help, but also, open the community up for other things that I enjoy and others may enjoy watching me play and be able to answer questions about those as well. So if you're in there, go take a look at it, check it out. Let me know what you think. Just leave me a comment in Discord or whatever. In general, tell me what you think. If you think there's something that needs to be changed, if you like it the old way, if you like the changes that we made, whatever. Alright, so let's look here. I'm making this turbine, so I'm also going to need 2 large gears. So let's get the gear mold out here. There we go. Almost forgot about those. We'll get that ready to go in as soon as those come out. Yeah, my inventory is starting to get full. I know what's new. Let's throw this crap in here for right now. Get it out of my inventory. And that's only at 1,000, so we're good. I want to go drop these pipes off over here. I don't need those in my inventory either. Now we just have the fun of waiting around for this thing to cook. I don't think there's too much more I can do prep-wise. I am going to have to make rings as well. So I need to make 4 of them. Let's grab one more dust for that. Yeah, I know I love the maple trees. I think that is an awesome touch that Greg did with having them change their color. He still needs to add a hand drill though, so we can tap them things and get maple syrup out of them without having to have electricity. Greg really needs to add that. Let's go ahead and turn these into the brick blocks. We have them ready to go. And actually, I need to make a steel burning box. So I can go ahead and get that made. I forgot about this, so let's go ahead and just hammer that out manually. So there we go. There's our burning box. This is still heating up. So we have the burning box. We can actually, let's see, doubles. We need to do this. And make that boiler. So there we go. We got the burning box and the boiler done. That is almost ready. Get that and throw it in the shredder over there. Come on. There we go. Let it go just a little bit more. And for safety, shut it off and get this poured. There we go. Now we can throw those 9 in there. Flip her back on. Pop that out. Let's get the ring back out here. So I need to make 4 of those and 2 of those. With that done, I can go ahead and make the casings. That was pretty good if you ask me. The fact that I got both of those done like that. Alright, so we're doing this, which needs a robust. We're doing one of these, which needs a robust. So we now have our 2 robust. We also need a steel gear there and 4 small ones. So let's go ahead and get this out here and put 1, 2, 4 of them in there. And I am 2 steel dust short. That is down to 890. Let me run over here and see if we got some more steel dust ready now. And no, we do not. Drop that off. I think I have some up here. I do. So let's take that back over to the other side. Don't want to melt down them plates if I don't have to. Alright, so where is our small gear? There it is. And I need 4 of those for that. I'll wait until this gets done and then throw them in. So let's see here. I need a regular steel casing. So let's get that done. There we go. And then I need medium gears. Need the file down there. And I need 2 for that, 3 for that. So I need 5 of them. So we can go ahead and get that ready. That's going to take about all the rods I got. That has to be hammered out. There we go. Now we have our 5 medium gears. But since I used all of those up, aha, there we go. So I'm going to need 2 of these turned into bolts. I'm not going to worry about hooking up the lathe for this. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're just being a butt. Go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that goes in there. And the file here goes up there. There we go. Put that away. So now we have those as well. Which I think needs to go down here. It's still going good. And 2, 3, 4. 4. And 4. Now we just got to wait on them rings to get done. But we will need a screwdriver and a file. I think that's right. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Turn this off for a minute. 2, 3 of those. Throw these 4 in there. Place that down. That back up. Light that back up. Let that get done. And I messed it up. Over here. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I did. These go over here. I went hammer, file, screwdriver. There we go. Alright. So now we can place these in here. Damn it, stop with the fucking screwdriver. And I need another long rod, which I put over here. That goes there. And a robust goes down there. Yeah, 15. Alright, so we're doing this. We need the 2 gears and a wrench. So that, and the wrench. And there we go. We have our turbine now done. Oh, son of a bitch. You are a big dummy. Wrong gear, dummy. Get that out of there. Don't do that again. Alright, so we got all that done. Let's see. Now we need the gearboxes. So we need this one. So we need the steel casing right here in the middle. We need 3 of these right around like so. And then we also need a wrench and lubricant. We got our lubricant sitting right here. And our wrench. There's a custom gearbox. Which, you know what? I forgot about the damn gears I need to put on this thing. So I need to get that done. Alright, turn that off. Let's get these out of here. Alright, so now we need the robust. We need the transformer here. So we need the robust goes over there. The 4 small gears go there. These go here. This goes there. And this goes up here in the corner. And there is our transformer. Alright. Let's go see how our compressor is doing. It is all done. So we can get them. And let's go ahead and borrow this block. I'll put it over here and turn that off. And I got 254 rubber from all the sticky resin that we processed. Shredder is still going good. Let's go ahead and grab that dust because we're probably going to need it. Because I still haven't got the KU2RU engine done yet. I got to get that ready. Almost forgot about it. Why y'all letting me forget shit? Aren't you guys supposed to remind me of dumb shit that I forget? Alright. So there is our first dense boiler. Done. And now we need to our dense copper plate. Our 4 quintuples. Even if we remind you, you don't read. Well, now that might be true. Can't really disagree with that one. So yeah, about that. I kind of resemble that remark. Alright, so engine. We need to go to this page, and we're going to do, let's see, this is going to take 128 RU in, and it's going to give us 64 KU out per side. We're also going to need a fucking turbine to do this. I do not know if I've got enough steel to do this, to make a second turbine. But for testing purposes, I could do a bronze one, because I am going to have a 64 RU turbine coming out over there. And then that would put 32 out to each of them machines. So I might just make one of those, which is going to need a bronze machine casing, 2 large, 2 small gears, and 2 axles. Alright. I've got to go do that old man thing real quick. So give me a second. You guys can have some music, and I'll be right back. Alright. I am back. What do you mean, hey, you didn't untoilet yourself? I wasn't back yet.
If I can find my hole, I can speak.
I don't want to know about your hole.
I couldn't fit it in a hole, so it wasn't going in, and I couldn't talk.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like an issue.
I pull out my headset whenever I'm not talking to anyone, and plug it in when someone wants to talk. And I was trying to shove it in, and it wasn't going in.
Sounds like an issue.
Okay, we have emerald dust, and I can electrolyze 29 of those to get 3. And we have 671 left. So 671 divided by 29 gives 23 times 3. That's 69. So I get to a stack.
So you still need a little bit more.
And then we have plates. Don't we need emeralds? We're still going to need it later on in the game. We have 18 exquisites, a whole bunch of chips, and a whole bunch of flawless.
All of those flawless and everything, just get rid of them.
And then 364 regular.
The regulars, the exquisites, keep them. But the chipped and the flawed, go ahead and get rid of them.
The flawless?
The flawless you might want to keep as well.
Those can break down into singles. Wait, yeah, hammers can break down into singles.
I don't think we need the singles. I think we need the exquisites and the flawless.
Yeah, that's why I'm speaking of as flawless. So chips. And there's a whole bunch of
chipped and flawed.
Huh?
Not chipped and flawed.
Yeah, we need to autoclave the exquisites. What are you doing? I can autoclave with UU matter 8 exquisites into a data orb. But it needs low gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Why would someone do that?
Because it's the only way to get the first one.
For a data orb?
Yeah. No, not for a data orb, for the crystal processor.
They're doing it in data orb. 8 exquisite olivine or emerald with 100 UU matter and 3.8 million power in low gravity in an autoclave to make a data orb.
Well, people are weird.
That is cheap to make in a circuit assembly.
Okay. Alright. Hush up for a sec.
I don't wanna.
Alright, so I need... we're going to use these just for setup as purpose here. So we're going to have those. And we want to have these two running together. So we would have, in this setup, we would have the turbine go there, going up like this, right there in the floor. And then coming out of that, we would have the transformer, which is going to transform it down. So that's going to go up like that. And then we're going to have the custom gearbox on top of that. So the custom gearbox would actually be right here. Shit. Am I really going to have to do it like that?
Probably.
Basically, from the way this is looking, unless I change this setup, I'm going to have more gearboxes. And those aren't that cheap. Because I'm going to have, if this was the gearbox going into this setup right here, I would then have to have a gearbox here, and a gearbox here, and a gearbox here. So I would have 3 gearboxes in this setup, not counting the center one. But if I continue to do this setup the way I have it here, let me go grab a couple blocks here.
What the heck are you doing?
Let's just grab 4 of these for a moment. If I did shredder there and the centrifuge there, then I wouldn't have room for the trash can to go in because it would have to go here, which is the same place that that needs to go. If I did it with an axle, alright, so the shredder has now run out of power. That's fine. There's not that much that still needs to run, so I'm going to leave it off. Then that would put the trash can above this box. So if I put a trash can on top of that box, is it considered a full block? No. So the trash can could go on top of it, but that would then put, let's go start the crusher back up.
Crush, 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 crush. Oh, that gave me shit. Oh,
There
coming
we
in.
go. Now the sluice is turned off. That is fine for now, because this needs to catch up anyways. Got a bunch of Tetra in there. That is beautiful. So that would work. The only problem is then I've got the centrifuge all the way up here instead of down here at eyesight where I want it. So it's either have the setup not in a way I want it to be, or make 3 more gearboxes. Technically, I don't think it would look that bad to put the shredder on the ground. So then, if I had the shredder down here, then the centrifuge Let's see here. If I did the shredder here, and then did a gearbox here, I could put the shredder up, centrifuge up there. So the centrifuge would go there. That would only mean I would need one gearbox extra rather than 3. And then that would leave the centrifuge right where it's at, and the shredder would be down here. And that would leave room for all the things that I need to have. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So then I need to make one gearbox, 3, 4, 5 gears. And no axles, and I need to make sure I got a pipe. Alright, so now the centrifuge went off. So the only thing I got running now is the crusher, which is fine. Alright, so I got to make sure I got pipes that can handle all this. Need 2 gearboxes, or 1 gearbox, and 5 gears. And then again, that also doesn't count the engine that I need to make. So it needs why? Greg, why is that split up? I've never seen that like that before. Why does it say 18 steel and 4 steel instead of 22 steel? What the fuck would be the 4 steel? It would be the axles. Is everything else that way? The tungsten steel isn't, the titanium isn't, the iridium isn't, the bronze isn't, and the treated wood isn't. Greg! Something is any steel and something is actual steel. Ah. Fix your shit. Ah, it's the gears. The gears and the casings are steel. These are any steel. Because see, these aren't flickering. Okay. So let's worry about the gearboxes for right now. Let's get this setups done. So I need to make one of these, so I need just a regular steel machine casing. And then I need the steel axles. And it's the same way for the gearbox too, Greg. I didn't notice that. It's got the same issue. And so does the transformer gearbox. Alright, so I'm going to need 2, 4, 6, 8 rods, and I've got the plates. Alright, so let's get long rods. And I said I needed 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. Let's get that cooking. And then I need 20 for gears. Alright. Gears. Plop that right there and let that get done. Yeah, that should be about all I need for that setup. So let's look at pipes. We're going to be doing 384, I do believe, was the steam that I'm going to be running through this. So I need to make sure I have enough bandwidth to do that. So regular bronze fluid pipe will work because that's 450. And I do believe I had a couple of those over there in the box that I just put back. So I shouldn't have to worry about that. So this should be the last thing I've got to do to get this setup done. Just got to let all this steel cook up. And I still got to get my tanks made. Good thing we still got plenty of petrol in here for cooking. I got to get them gases out of there. Which those I think I'm just going to primarily burn off. To make electricity. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get these out of here super quick. Get that in there before it blows the fuck up. Alright. So we need this. There we go. And then we need Damn. Oh. I had a suggestion given to me a while back, and it's been a while. I forgot all about it, actually. Someone, think it was actually Spiger that gave me the suggestion. So he may have already said this to you, Greg. But I just noticed because of me trying to see how many plates I needed or I had in my inventory that you should use the shift control, hide some of your tooltip thingy-mabobber. I don't know how you feel about doing that, but just thought I would bring it up to you. Alright, so now we need, because I love your tooltips, honestly. But there are some times that, you know, they are a bit big. And intrusive. Alright. So let that get done. There should be nothing in my inventory that can't go on that wall. So there we go. Get that shit out of there. Now we just gotta wait for these gears to get done. And we'll have that all set up. Now that I got that about done, let's look at this engine here. We might actually have to wait for another day to get this done. So if I do this, this is going to take 22 steel. I've got 7 dust. And I got 11 plates, 2 ingots. I might have enough steel there. See how much iron we've got out here. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of iron now. Alright, so let's just get 50 of them. And let's start making some steel up. I seriously don't have any hoppers left. Kind of amaze me. But okay. Get that thrown in there. And this thrown in there. Get that started. And I seriously need to get this thing automated. That's something else I need to get done. I don't have a red wire here, damn it. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that while it cooks up. See if I got one left in here. Nope, I apparently don't. I swore I just got done seeing one somewhere. There's one. I thought that was something you fixed a long time ago, Greg. That we couldn't hit the front of that with something in the way. Since it wasn't a full block. Because I can't do that side because I can't get to it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this as plates. I need that set to redstone and turn the auto pour on. So now I just got to get that set. Alright, there's my 5 gears. And I need the screwdriver. And I need to set that to greater than 2048. But let's take it down. Redstone's not turning on at all. Why is my redstone not turning on? That should definitely be turning on. I think something's messed up with it. Oh, fuck. Hold on. There we go. I set the wrong thing. Swore that was what I needed to do to set it. Hi again, Bob. Screwdriver on button to enable averaging mode. Screwdriver display for hexadecimal. Anything else to switch to modes. Monkey wrench to set the input side. Monkey wrench to set the facing. How's it a monkey wrench for both? Shouldn't one of these do... Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about it doing. Was that was going to turn it. Which is not what I want. Turn it off before I blow this up. Yeah, it already was ready to pour. What the fuck? I swear I just used the monkey wrench before and turned this damn thing. Just did that. But that's turning what it's connected to. Which, you know, kind of makes sense. But I should be able to turn... Does this work? No, shifting does the same thing. Something's not right here. Either my memory... Something got messed up. I'm guessing it's possibly my memory. Because that's usually fucked up. But I swear I've set the redstone like that. I'm going to have to go back and watch one of my videos and see if I can figure it out. That is confusing the shit out of me. And the damn block doesn't tell you, right? Because it says monkey wrench to do two things. And technically, it's monkey wrench to put the input side, and it's a regular wrench to do the way it's facing. You need to have wire cutter does redstone output. Greg! Tell me I'm an idiot. I didn't say Shadow, I said Greg. I didn't say Andy, I said Greg. Thanks for the help, guys, but it's not who I said to do it. Oh, speaking of Andy, Junior will be home about 12:30 from work today, so be ready.
I'm fucking off going to sleep.
Yeah, fuck off. Don't go to sleep.
I am fucking off and going to sleep.
No, fuck off, but don't go to sleep.
I already napped for a few hours today. Hopefully that is enough. At least an hour. And laid around for the rest of the hours. But I'm still gonna go to sleep some more.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I an idiot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great talk.
Why do you think you're an idiot?
Because glass fiber, and then I put it up in a box next to the machine I'm using, and then I thought I ran out, so I started using carbon fiber, and I still had 6 stacks of glass fiber that I can use.
Hmm.
So,
Not
yeah.
that it's a big deal that you use carbon fiber. It's not like we're, short on carbon.
I ran through like 8,000 carbon. I
Yep.
took half of the box and threw it over here.
Say we still have plenty.
So we have 1,700 carbon fiber right now. Let's see. Oh, 2048 plus 714. So 2,700, which is a shit ton of fiber.
And we're making carbon all the time. And I do believe it's all being recycled at the moment. Because we didn't need any more. So at any point in time, you start getting low on carbon, we can just stop recycling some of it.
Well, okay.
So it's not a big deal.
I made 2 setups, by the way, without you.
What'd you make?
I made a second wire mill. So the first wire mill can make wires, and the second one can make the
Fine wires.
fine wires right after it.
So you made a
And
third wire mill.
yeah, because I already had the second one. I didn't want to move the second one. Then I moved Uncle Bath and got rid of fiber, molten, whatever this crap is. Can I not look at it? Molten epoxy resin. That bath that you had,
Mm-hmm.
I moved it over right next to your HV chemical reactor and made an HV bath. So now we have a circuit setup, bath setup, a circuit board, fast circuit board setup, maker setup.
Okay, sure.
So that's where the glass fiber was supposed to be going. What's that? Plywood pipes and mostly automated. Just gotta throw shit in. Throw the copper foils in one box, throw in glass fiber and this hopper. Then it outputs the circuit boards.
So you ran sulfur dioxide or sulfuric acid all the way over there?
No, it was already ran. This HV chemical reactor 2 was for something else. We needed a HV 1 at some point. I don't remember why. Chemical reactor, plastic sheets. I guess it wasn't sheet related. Why do I need you? I'm not looking at 568 recipes. Yeah, I am. Okay, why do I need sulfuric acid in here?
Sounds like you're getting pretty good at making these setups yourself. You don't need me.
Do you want to just never come back?
That's not what I said.
So I should be not doing it and waiting for you.
No, you're fine.
I was gonna wait for you, but I want so I can get them going.
You also, never said, hey, I got something we need to do either, but
It came to mind. I wanted to get it done ASAP.
That's fine.
The multi-layer fiber.
It's fine that you did it. It's,
You were playing Kerbal at the time.
it's good practice for you to
And not
learn
bullshit
these things. Yeah, it's good practice for you to learn how to do these things.
Yeah, and I ran into some sort of not some sort, but the thermal centrifuge, where I put the output oak drawer for the second advanced wire mill. It didn't have. There was no plate on the extreme. What was that? Transformer, the extreme transformer didn't have a paper or whatever on it. But when I set the thermal centrifuge back down, paper popped off it, which was kind of weird. So I'm assuming they were in between each other. That's weird how it didn't stick on. And I thought it was connected to extreme and hadn't blown up yet. Which was confusing me. But then there's an MV wire above it, and that's what it was connected to. Okay.
I ain't even halfway there yet. Fuck it. I want to go get the setup done.
Go get her done. Drinking sucks.
So I need to take out this, and I need to turn this damn thing back on. As much as I really didn't want to. I need to get that ran in out of there. Which I can't do now. Because I just took out the fucking turbine for it.
Good fucking job.
Yeah, nice working, jackass.
You're an idiot.
So did I take a fucking pipe out of there? Must have. Alright, let's turn this back on.
Your fault.
Always.
And dang, these fiber reinforced circuit boards just keep coming. Since it's automated, mostly. Throw shit in. 64, 16. Did you not? There. Thought I did something and it didn't do.
That makes sense. You did something and it didn't do.
It still didn't do. Why aren't you doing?
Well, maybe it do. You just don't know it do. Alright, so let's start on this side since we fucked that all up.
It's your fault.
Always. Apparently I have pissed off the crazy again.
What'd you do this time?
This time I didn't even mean to do it. This time I thought I was doing something good for everybody.
What did you do this time?
I organized GT Help.
Organize it? Oh, that, yeah. And I guess it's her channel or her server, and she doesn't want you doing it.
Something like that.
Even though it says you're head asshole.
Yeah, I'm really confused about it, dude. I don't know.
Don't call me dude.
Dude, shut the fuck up. I just don't get it. I'm confused. I'm used to pissing her off.
I think it's part of that you didn't go to her and ask her about changing it, since y'all both are the head assholes. Asshole and bitch.
Well,
what she would call herself. I don't like that word.
Well, see, that's what I think the problem is.
She wasn't included.
Yeah, but fuck, I hate that shit. It's not something that needed to be discussed.
She felt like it had to be.
And I hate that. Why? What the fuck is it with women and thinking they have to be included in every fucking decision? I don't have to be included in every fucking decision. If something needs to be done, do it. And get it done. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
I thought I was going to hurt your feelings doing your work for you.
No, you ain't going to hurt my damn feelings over it.
Now you're going to be like, what the hell am I going to do?
If it needs to be done, get it done. If there's something wrong with it, we can discuss it, change it, fix it later. You're not going to hurt my feelings because you did something without discussing it with me first.
Why aren't you? Okay, my phone's busted. There's your problem.
Yeah, you're fucking with the damn phone again. Who gives a shit? Alright. So, I was bringing this up here. So then, the custom gearbox goes here. And here. With a gear there, 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 and there. Yeah, for God's sakes, don't touch my fucking ore veins, though. That will get me pissed.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go mine some redstone then.
Yeah, that'll get you hurt.
That makes no sense. Right there, you don't need to be included in anything. I can do my own mining.
Oh, you can do your own mining. That's not the issue. You can do your own mining all you want.
I'm gonna pickpocket ores
and leave just the stone. Do not do your own mining in my fucking vein that I'm going to have to come back and clean up. You do it all you want as long as you do it.
You don't like just cleaning out stone?
I am not cleaning up after your fucking ass. I didn't take you to raise. If you want to clean out the vein, you go right ahead and do so. But you clean that motherfucker all the way out. And then tell me it's done so I ain't got to look at it. Now, why do I have an extra gear? Oh, dumbass, it goes over there.
Good job. Go over there. Get out of here, bag. Bear wants you.
Alright, come on, get this damn thing done.
Bear likes crackly bags.
We can set this up. Fuck I do. Alright, so the crusher's done. We can turn that off. Water's been off, but it's not a problem. Nothing is getting zapped off here.
You're the problem.
Normally, yes, you're right. Apparently, I just don't, take account on everybody's fucking feelings and sensitivities. Fucking hell. How the hell can so many people be so fucking sensitive about some of the dumbest shit?
What the heck?
And see, the thing that bugs me the most about it is she wants me to talk to her about the shit, apparently. So she can be, in
Included.
on the decision.
Yeah.
But I had somebody else do it, and we don't work the same hours. I do shit at night. It's when I do my best work, is at night, not during the day. And if I don't do it right when I think about it, it ain't going to get done because I'm going to forget. And Supercoder brought it up because we were changing, there's all kinds of shit to change last night. She just doesn't know everything else.
I don't know what changed.
I
Is everything
changed
grouped differently?
Everything's grouped into categories. Everything has its own thing.
There. Okay.
I added a specific channel for just Minecraft stuff.
Oh.
A channel just for Kerbal, Fallout, Borderlands, any other games we decide to add, we can just add into that category. It's basically to clean up the general and the question channel.
Yeah, because general, we were just going on about everything.
Yeah, and general should just be, general bullshit. And so I thought that this made perfect sense. Put everything into a category, make a channel for each game and each thing.
Crazy's breaking it.
What do you mean?
All the changes that are made won't last. Everything is going back to the way they were, so don't get used to them.
Yeah, see?
It's more annoying. There's no reason for all these channels. So it's not that she wasn't included. I don't know what it was. There's a need for all these channels if we have this many people. Since the server's getting so big.
Well, see, that's something else that came up about it. That is irritating the shit out of me. Is
What?
that I changed the name of it to Bears Den GT Help because we had so many people coming in that were not there just for GregTech stuff. So I figured I'd change the name and it would be our regular repository for anybody related to not just me, but the whole group. You know, anybody that watches you, anybody that watches Crazy, Treasure, Net, whatever. Everybody is in the Bears Den group. So it's for everybody. And at any time that one of you guys want to have your own channel for, you know, your own discussions, we can make one of them for that too. And I changed the name of it like a month, 2, maybe even 3 months ago, and talked it over with her, and she had no issue with it. Explained the fact that I was changing the name because people were coming in that were, you know, related to things other than just GregTech Help, and I wanted everybody to feel included. And I didn't want people to think that it was only for GregTech stuff, that it was anything that had to do with Bears Den and the group. But now she's telling me that I'm turning the channel into a fan server rather than GregTech Help, which is what it was made for. Well, if that was the problem, why wasn't that brought up when the name changed and we discussed that? And also, the channel only exists because I asked her to make the damn thing for me. So in my mind, it's my freaking channel anyways. She just made it. I don't understand. And the whole reason for that, for people going there instead of the main Bears Den channel, is because of her. Because she doesn't want everybody in the main one. Because she wants to be, you know, have her privacy. And that's where she has her privacy.
So now she doesn't want she wants privacy in this one too.
So it's like, what the fuck? That's what Discord is for, is to connect with other people. What the fuck? I'm so fucking confused. Junior called me from his break, and right before I started streaming, and I was like, dude, talk to Crazy. Find out what the fuck is going on, and then please explain it to me. I don't get it. I completely do not understand at all. It just confuses the utter shit out of me. Fucking hell, would you get done so I could set this damn thing up? No. Shred this shit already. Fuck. Waiting on this damn shredder to get done is taking fucking all damn day.
Shredder's supposed to be it's supposed to be fast.
Well, it's shredding one of the safes, and they take forever to shred because they're fucking steel boxes that are thick as hell.
You're thick as hell. I don't know if that's taken.
I
don't know which way it takes that.
I'm gonna leave that right where you put it. I don't even want to touch that one.
There's like 5 things I can think of that's thick.
Yeah, let's just leave that right where it's at. I think that can just lay right there, not be messed with again. Sometimes you worry me, man.
I just throw things out there. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm A-okay.
Mm-hmm. He's okay. You're not old enough for that.
I think I heard it, but I don't remember.
It's the Little Rascals.
I remember Little Rascals. I was super young then.
Mm.
Oh, wait. Rascals. Oh, yes, I remember that. Okay. Run around super fast with their little legs. I think I'm thinking of the right one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, those Little Rascals. Dog with the eye. And then guy with the tiny, teeny, tiny hair on top of his head.
Don't make me put bubbles in your soda, bear. I don't have soda. I drink pop.
That is soda.
No, it's pop.
Not soda.
No, soda is water with
Water
bubbles
is
in
soda.
it.
No,
It's
they're the
called
same.
it's called soda water. That's soda. I don't drink soda. I drink pop.
I can give you a pop.
And I've only seen the actual Little Rascals movie that you're talking about like once. I remember the old black and whites from the
Oh, not the movie.
50s.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the old actual cartoons with the original Little Rascals because I used to watch that on Warner Brother, was it? Or Turner. Fuck channel was that? TNT in the mornings would play them.
TNT.
And I used to watch
Dynamite.
that. Alright, this bitch is finally fucking done.
Took you forever.
Fucking shitballs. Motherfucking torch, get out of my way.
Spanky and buckwheat.
And alfalfa.
Oh,
Alfalfa is okay.
Buddy Alfalfa.
Alright, so we're going to take that out. We're going to take that out. Those can wait a minute. That has to wait a minute until this damn boiler gets done. I could pull the burning box or the boiler out, even though the burning box is not done. But I'll wait. Alright, so it's done. Let's go ahead and... Oh, when I pulled it out, I don't need it out.
I can pull it out.
Let me whip this out. I guess technically in this case it's let me rip it out, since that's sort of what I'm doing. Alright. And I'm going to put this cobalt scrap in there and let it shred. And we've got sluice juice in here. So let's go fire this bitch up and test this new setup. We've got water. Light it up. Smoke them if you got them, boys. And the water's staying up good. Alright. Make sure we're good on water out here. Yep, we got plenty out there. Now, I don't mean soda as in all water is soda, Shadow. I mean soda water is soda. Because if you drink, it's like soda. It's like tonic, but it's just bubbly water. That's soda. It's what back in the 40s and 50s, if you went to a soda pop stand, drugstores had them. Had these stands where they would have bottles of soda and then they would have flavoring. You could get Pepsi, Cola, it's the original fountain pop. And they would take the pop flavoring and they'd mix it with the soda water, and that would give you your fountain pop. No, that's not soda. You people are just weird.
Dr. Pepper? Oh, Dr. Pepper. Okay. No, soda is.
Okay, they should be starting. There's a shredder.
So what's a Dr. Pepper?
Greg!
Soda equals a carbonated liquid.
Greg, what the fuck?
So, isn't beer carbonated?
What the fuck? That's carbonated through fermentation.
It's still carbonated though, so it's a soda also.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
go,
by Greg's definition, yes.
I'm gonna go have an alcoholic soda.
But no, it's not. Why is that not running?
Because your ass.
The shredder's running plenty fast enough, but the centrifuge isn't. It's got a gear everywhere it needs to have a gear, and it's got the planetary gear down here.
What the heck is happening here?
If I turn it upside down, it doesn't work.
Oh.
So it had to be going the right direction.
Multiple turbines? Yeah, that's the right direction.
So why in the fuck is it not running?
It's your fault. Fix it.
Irish
whiskey is water.
I don't know how to fix it.
What the fuck is Bear doing there? I think you broke Greg. Tech.
Wait, what the fuck is Bear doing there? Exactly what you said I could do. You said I could run 2 machines off of 1 turbine if I had a planetary gear in there. So I put turbine, planetary gear, to a gearbox. This should put out 2 packets of 64.
That's weird. 64.
And
64
it ain't doing
RU.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if I would call it packet. That's like torque. 64 torque. Rotational.
Yeah, the power's going in the right place for it to work. That's running. That's set normal.
Come on, Greg.
If I turn it the other way, it doesn't work because it doesn't get enough power.
Clockwise, normal.
And then that goes into there. And that goes up and into there. But it ain't doing shit up there.
You have that one faced upwards, right? The right way? Over at centrifuge? No, yeah.
And that's turning. So therefore that
Oh, I
should
know
be
what
turning.
happened. He knows what happened.
Okay, what happened?
Break and place gearbox again.
Break
Which
and
you just
place the
did.
gearbox again. This one?
Rubber hammer.
Okay. And hit it with a rubber hammer. Alright. Well, hold on a second, because one of my boilers ran out of power. Let me
Good
put
job.
that back down. Turn that back on. Let me go get a soft hammer. If I jam it, it will stop. I never heard it do the sound. I don't think it jammed. But okay. We'll try it.
Oh, it jammed? Huh.
It's what he said, but I never heard it do the sound. Okay. I hit it and it stops. I hit it again, it turns on. I hit that one, it does jack shit. Okay, next. Why do I not get a thunk sound when the hammer hits like I did in GT5? Where'd the hammer sound go?
If you jam a gearbox once, it'll stop. DFD, you freaking go away.
Thank you, Greg.
Oh. I timed him out. I should have just, yeah, done that. Thought I didn't have responsibility to do that. So I didn't.
Oh, if they're just blatantly being retarded, yes, you have the right to do that.
You have the right to be silent. I have rights.
As much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to lose a lot of fucking... Alright, we're out of water down there. Or up here. Everything just turned off down there. We just went through a whole lot of water really fucking quick. Yep. We've got less than 100,000 left in here. So it's 100 buckets. That's because all this water is not getting recycled properly.
Okay, so I need... What do I need? More wafers. I'm gonna buell you. Buell you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make all the big fat buells.
So you got any other idea, Greg? Because I ain't got a fucking clue why that ain't working.
Good job, Bear. You screwed it.
I don't think it's my fault this time, damn it. Okay. Trying to test it in single player, and he said it's not me.
Oh. Well, what did you break, Greg?
All right. So with that, I am done with my testing for today. We will work on the other set tomorrow.
Greg's fault.
And hopefully Greg will have...
Stay on.
Oh, okay. I'm on. I ain't going nowhere.
Don't get off your pedestal.
Here, does this help? I'll cut out the floor. Now you can see exactly the way it's set up. Okay, I've got a regular steam and a dense steam turbine. Or boiler, sorry. That should be putting out... let's see here. I've got this one that's putting out 256 steam. This one that's putting out 64 steam. You know what? I think it's my fault.
Not enough steam. Good job.
I think it's my fault.
A regular and a dense?
I think I needed 2.
2 dense?
No, I think I needed 2 regular and a dense. Because I needed 128 steam plus 256.
Well, make that regular one
I
and
think
see if
that's the
it fixes
problem. Hold on. 256. No, I'm not just throwing another one on there. Plus 64 is only 320. I needed 384. So the turbine is this one. Which can take a maximum of 384 to put out 128. Alright, hold on. This is an easy enough thing to test. Since it's only the steel that I need. I don't know how in the hell I managed to...
How'd you fuck that up?
I don't honestly know because I, well, I can tell you what probably happened. I had all these numbers figured out in my head.
In your
And I
head.
didn't write any of them down. And I tried to
Right.
remember all of them. And forgot one. Alright,
Yeah,
so
forgetting's bad.
put that there. Put that there. And now we should have 64 there, nothing there, nothing there. Alright. Actually, that's got water. Let's go ahead and throw those 3 in and get that pre-warming. Yeah, I forgot I had a bad memory. That's exactly what happened.
You forgot you had a bad...
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
You forgot you can forget.
Yeah, I forgot I forget things. It happens.
You're hilarious, man.
Sometimes you just forget that you forget. Never happened to you? You never forgot that you forget?
Yeah, I forget. I forget. I forgot.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
So you say. Oh, damn.
Sounds like nap time.
No. Dude, you know what time it is? Junior's gonna be home in like 20 minutes.
Peanut butter jelly time.
You got
Peanut
time
butter
for a
jelly
fucking
time.
nap?
Peanut butter jelly time. Nap time. You know you wanna.
No, not really.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so let's fire these two up now. Throw that
Fire.
stack in. So we now have plenty all the way across there. Now, run, bitch. Okay, now why ain't it running?
I'm an idiot. Wait. 5, 8, 40.
Okay, Greg.
Right.
Now what's the problem?
Oh, it's not running now.
Now it still ain't running.
uh,
No, DBP, I absolutely fucking forgot again.
Stop forgetting. Put the...
Oh, shit. I know the problem. Bear's an idiot. Shit. Woo.
That's
Good thing I looked down there.
We'll also take the gear below the centrifuge and put it to the front.
It's not turning.
Well, he also said, oh, gear.
But now everything's turned off because the water's... Why is that over? Yeah, let everything kind of calm down there a second. Let the water catch back up.
You're an
Because
idiot.
we're going through an ass ton of water. Okay, so the water's caught back up now. That fucking boiler is still running. Turn them back on. Yep, there it goes again. Just to make sure, leave that off. And so we can get this test done. Shut off when it is less than 40. That's still good enough. Damn it, this one didn't go back down because, well, it can't. So now let's light these back up. Okay, now it's bitching it's getting too much. Which makes sense because that one boiler is over. But this one's still not trying to turn. Why is that one not trying to turn? I can understand it bitching because it's over. But I don't understand why it's not turning. And see, that's trying to run. But there's too much power. That thing's... Alright. Alright, give me a minute. Let me let everything calm down.
Everything's calm, everything's calm, everything's calm.
Set that so everything will shut off. Yours runs fine, but it runs with engines, not turbines. Alright, well, let me get something to drink.
Ah, dang it.
And
Oh,
these
cool.
are 450 pipes. So these pipes should easily be able to handle the 384 that's coming through. Alright, let me take this out so it'll clear the pressure. Put it back in there. Let it fill back up with water. So we can start off with a clean slate down there. Set this to 40 again. That way it can turn back on. And we have our pipes set up here properly. So let's light that up. Now, that should be okay. I'm just wondering if maybe I should have switched these. The gearbox is facing down. Yeah, planetary is facing down.
Oh, idiot. Fuck you. I don't like the 11 a.m. shutdown. The server shuts down every 4 hours. Or every 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And one of them is 11 a.m., which is 12 a.m. your time. PM your time.
Yep.
And it's going to be on our way if we were recording daily.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Econ asked if we wanted it pushed back or not. Pushed up an hour. And I haven't talked to you about it or not yet. So I didn't know.
Well, I guess that's more up to you because you're the one that, you know.
I mean, it's only 10 minutes at most. So it shouldn't be a problem. Just annoying.
Now, are you running... Can you run sluice juice in it, Greg? Because that's what I'm trying to run. Because I can run... I'm betting the centrifuge if this thing will actually turn. But the problem is... See, why is it hitting? It should not be hitting. That should be getting exactly 384. 384 steam going into the turbine. Steel turbine can handle 384, put out 128. Then that 128 goes into the planetary gear. It's like the shredder is getting too much of the power. Why is this one not turning at all? Okay, now it's turning. Now if I take that off, I put it up there, it doesn't work. It doesn't even try. And why is that boiler overheating? I don't know. I don't get it. My setup is not janky. I am running exactly the numbers you set. 384, 384, turned into 64 up top. That is not janky. This is exactly the right numbers. 384 steam, maxing the turbine. And I've run these turbines at max before and not had a problem.
I could run 2 centrifuges and 2 shredders from your setup when I use a motor.
Gearbox, planetary, takes RUN of 256, which is what it's getting at the 384. It gives out 256, turns it into 4 packets of 64. Going into there. The turbine runs at exactly max, 384. And it shouldn't have any sloshing. This is pressurized. Steam is pressurized. There should be no sloshing in that pipe. There should be enough to keep it going. And the pipe is a little bit bigger than what it needs. So it should have plenty to just whoosh it up there. I do the same thing with every other setup. I always run a pipe that's just a little bit bigger than what it needs to be. And I never have an issue with sloshing. Because steam doesn't flow properly because you didn't do a symmetric boiler setup. And exactly how do you think I'm going to do a symmetric boiler setup? But you never run 3 boilers at once. Only 2 at most. What I took out of here was 4. I had 4 boilers running. So, again, I had 4 boilers running this one at max at 64 RU a tick. I had that one running with 4 boilers. No problem whatsoever. You mix too many different boilers down there. Didn't mix too many boilers. I've done this setup before. All right. I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, I'll be on here tomorrow, and I will make a tank extender. I'll make one of these right here. And I will put that in the middle above the dense boiler, having these two pipe into it so there's no sloshing whatsoever. It's got a one-way valve, and then the pipe coming out of it going into the turbine. And we'll try it that way. And we'll also set up the KU converter thingy over there. So we'll try that tomorrow. But I still think there's something wrong, that this should have worked. And that one boiler should not be overheating. I hope for you that you did the math right. Oh, look, I'll show you the math, dude. Before I leave, I'll show you. Steam. Andy, got a calculator?
Sure. Okay.
All right. Steam output, 256. So
Get notepad.
256
Output 256.
plus
Okay.
64 plus 64. So
Okay. 384.
384. All right. The turbine can take a maximum of 384, which puts out 128.
Is there not any? They're not loss. Efficiency 66.66.
Don't worry about the efficiency. That's in the numbers. The
Okay.
66.66% is why you go from 384 to 128. It's 384 steam cut in half and then multiplied by 66.66. And that gives you the 128. So then that's the 128 that goes into the planetary gear. Goes into here. 128 RU a tick. Gets split into 32 RU a tick.
Wait, what? 384?
And one of your boilers was overheating regardless, so you clearly didn't do the steam right. Well, like I said, I'll use the extender, and then that'll make sure that all the steam is getting into the final pipe going to the thing.
What's the turbine again? 384 up to what?
128.
And that's 66%. 66.66.
The planetary gear part and the gearboxes are right. All right. Well, I've done that exact setup that you have, just with a motor instead of boilers. All right. Like I said, we'll try it tomorrow with a tank extender and see if we can get it to work.
So the gearbox is half?
What do you mean they're half?
To get the 128.
It cuts one. It's a transformer. It takes the 128 in and it puts out 4 packets of 32. And then those 4 packets of 32 get divided up equally between the two sides.
You got 384. 66%. 66.66 is 255.
It's 256.
255.9744. Yeah, 256.
256.
Yes.
And 256
is 66%. And then divide that by 2, and that's 127.9872.
Why are you still arguing math with me, fucker?
I'm trying to figure out where you cut it in half at. That's why I'm asking.
You cut it in half at the 384. But that's already done.
At the 384, you did the 66%.
384. You cut it in half and then do the 66%.
Ah,
You do both of them there.
okay. Okay. Same answer. Okay.
Exactly. All right. So we're out of here. I'll see if I can figure it out tomorrow and set up that other thing. So have a good one. Take it easy. Hi, writer. Bye, writer. PC. I'm out.